Get ready to match the stars from the Love Boat, Ted Lange, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, from Dallas, Audrey, McLean's Stevenson, and from Harbor Valley PTA, Edie McClurg, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game. And now, here's the star of Match Game, Gene Raymond.
Not bad for half a house, huh? Listen, anybody who wears a collar pin through his shirt can't be all bad.
Yes.
That's smart.
Now that he's working, he has a little money to buy that, so he thought he would go all the way.
Yeah, good. And anybody who can wear... I mean, I'm really curious about this. You have to answer this question. Now, wait, just turn around here. Friends.
What is he doing?
Was this thing made on her? How do you get into something like that?
You have it made on you.
Oh, all right. Okay, just checking on him. Now let's say hello to Elsa Pulaski and Ed Sylvester. Welcome. Let's get acquainted. Elsa, please tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm from Puerto Rico, and I have 4 children, and I'm married to a Polish prince. That's where I get Pulaski from.
A Polish prince?
Yes. Oh,
Pulaski
did you
was
think I was Polish?
Well, no,
Hope it's not
matter of fact,
Roman
I haven't thought too much about it, Elsa. But Pulaski was a great early American revolutionary hero. He was a general who helped in the American Revolution. Is your husband descended from him?
Yes.
Right?
He is.
He is. And he's a prince? A real
To
prince?
me, he is.
Oh, okay, Elsa. All right. All right, Ed, tell us about you, please.
Well, I'm from San Diego. I teach photojournalism. I'm a single parent of an active 4-year-old, and when I have a little time, I like stained glass. I dabble in stained glass.
That's a fascinating hobby.
It's exciting, yeah.
And have you got any of your stuff installed in your home?
Oh, I don't sell it. Once it's done, I want to keep it, so it's covered with it.
You've got it. All right. Good luck to both of you. Elsa, you begin by choosing A or B.
A.
Anything you say, Elsa. Rick said, our football team is really tough. You lost it. Somewhere along the line, you lost it. You had it 5 minutes ago. All right. Our football team is really tough. To keep them happy, after every game, the coach throws them a blank.
May have to look at that one more
this is
time.
easy.
Oh, you always say that. You're not out here under the pressure.
Yes, I am.
I'm telling Jenny. I'm telling Jenny.
Ready. Here we go, Elsa. Rick said our football team is really tough. To keep them happy after every game, the coach throws them a blank.
A towel.
A towel? You really didn't think about this, did you, Elsa?
No.
All right, I'm going to have to make you go stand in the corner. Think about it. Ted, what'd you say?
I said they're so tough, they're tough as nails. They throw nails at those guys.
You didn't understand it either, Ted.
Yeah, you didn't like that one either, huh? All right, I'm going
That's
back
two
to
in a
C.
row who don't understand me. After every game, the coach throws them a what?
No, you see, I had to read it twice, and that was all right. I was picked on and all that, but it doesn't bother because I'm used to it. I said raw steak.
A raw steak. That's acceptable.
Acceptable.
Right.
The coach threw them abroad.
Right.
What does sexuality have to do with toughness?
They like it.
They threw him a cheerleader and they ripped her apart. That's all.
Oh, that is the most I want those writers in my office in 20 minutes. Talk
All
about
of them?
Terrible.
All right, Audrey. The team is really tough. After every game, the coach throws them a
punch.
punch.
You know, he punches them if they're tough.
Right.
Okay, she can sit up here. She's...
Thanks. He's
Join
somebody
the
who
club.
loves me.
What do you say there, McLean?
Okay. Did the lady say she is actually married to a Polish prince? I was listening, but I
a
couldn't
Polish
get to
prince
it.
named
I see.
Pulaski, because she's from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico.
Oh, she herself is Puerto Rican.
Right.
So you have a Puerto Rican and a Polish person that are married.
Right.
Once knew a Puerto Rican gentleman who was married to a Polish lady. A little different. Had a vasectomy and had his legs braided. I said cheerleader.
Cheerleader. Good response.
Thank
what
you.
do you say?
Well, Gene, you may be no count, but you are a prince of a fella.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Well, I had a team that was a little bit different stripes, so he threw them a halfback.
And they lived happily ever after. All right, Ed.
I want the ERA And now, do I have a lot of letters about that question?
No, listen, I support the ERA, so don't write to me, because I'm all for you. Big Nose Ben said, I'll never go to sleep in the woods again. When I woke up, there was a blank sleeping in my nose. Never go to sleep in the woods again. Here we go. Big Nose Ben said, I'll never go to sleep in the woods again. When I woke up, there was a blank sleeping in my nose.
It's got to be a bear.
A bear.
A bear.
A bear.
A bear.
Oh, that's some big nose.
Oh.
I would have said a smaller animal, but he said bear.
What kind of animal would you have said?
I would have said a mouse.
A mouse.
If I were playing. Mouse sleeping in my nose. That's within the realm of reality.
Yeah, that's what I was dealing with, the realm of reality.
Yes.
So I said a bee.
A bee.
Yes.
All right.
See, I got that far. I got B-A, and then I threw it out, and then I had to screw out all that. But no, then I went for something quite different. I said, it's a sweet answer. It's a dear. It's something romantic and sentimental about it. It's charming. A robin with a nest of newly hatched eggs.
Oh.
It may not be a winner, but sometimes
It's a tender thought.
You have to just go for
Yes,
tenderness instead.
Right. Oh, Charles, how come you're crying? Charles, tell us why you're crying.
Because that was so beautiful. You could smell the woods, Uncle Gene.
You could smell the woods. That fresh...
Among other things.
I said bears, but I took it away. I'm sorry, the big bad wolf.
Big bad wolf sleeping in the nose. Big Ben said, never go to sleep in the woods again. When I woke up, there was a blank sleeping in my nose, Audrey.
Well, I thought he did have a very big nose, and I said there was a bear.
A bear. That's one for Ed. That really would require a large nose, wouldn't it?
But there are lots of bears in the woods.
Yes, of course. What do you say to this, McLean?
I saw it as a really big honker. And therefore, I, too, put a bear in there.
Aha! That's two for Ed. He's getting there.
Well, I was somewhere between the realm of reality and the land of hyperbole, so I looked for something that washes its hands before meals, and I said a raccoon.
A raccoon. All right, so there you are at the end of round one. 2-0, Ed's favor. Now this for you. Here we go. Round two coming up. Ed, since you're ahead, the rule says you must go first.
I'll go for A.
All right. Who plays?
20th.
The upper tier and Edie. Ready, upper tier.
Okay, hon.
Tim said I got a strange insurance company. They're called Mutual of Central Park. I'm only covered if I'm hit by a blank. Strange insurance company. All right. Tim said I got a strange insurance company. They're called Mutual of Central Park. I'm only covered if I'm hit by a blank.
Strange. Weirdo. I'm hit by a weirdo.
Hit by a weirdo.
A weirdo.
That covers the world.
That's strange.
Ed, you showed such promise in the beginning. Well...
Don't worry.
Let's see. Maybe one of the weirdos did say weirdo.
As a weird set of coincidence, you know, Central Park is also associated with, besides weirdos and other fanatical people, I put mugger.
Ah. They're trying to erase that image.
Yes. Not very well.
Well, I think they're succeeding.
Sure, now they wear brightly colored clothes when they mug you. What do you mean?
All right, Brad?
Did he mean sexual deviant when he said others?
No.
No, of course he didn't. No, I didn't say that. I said unless he was hit by a billy club while attached to the belt of New York's finest.
Uh-huh.
I like the two-card answers. They
Not
appeal
the
to me.
traditional thing you'd find in Central Park, is it, Charles? What do you say?
Well, I went with a vehicle, a baby carriage.
A baby carriage. You'd find a lot of those there. Strange insurance company called Mutual of Central Park. I'm only covered if I'm hit by a what, Audrey? Oh, you don't play. Edie
You don't
plays.
play, I play.
You play, Edie.
I play.
That's what everybody
Play,
says.
play,
All right.
Funny. Oh, God.
Did that clear out your sinuses, McLean? Good for you. Listen, I had intimate acquaintances in New York City when I was
really?
working up there on Dave Letterman's show. The first day I went to work, I was hit by a mugger.
A mugger. How about a pigeon? Find a lot of pigeons there, don't you? Now, Elsa, you need 2 to tie, 3 to win. Here it is. Dumb Donald is really dumb. Whoa.
How dumb is he?
He thinks a stiff drink is a glass filled with blank.
Stiff drink? Is a glass? I got the answer.
I like that answer.
Here we go. Also, Dumb Donald is really dumb. He thinks a stiff drink is a glass filled with blank.
Glue.
Glue.
Oh,
Any
don't
viscous
pick on her.
material would be good here.
Glue,
Yeah.
No, I wasn't quite wandering around in that area. I thought maybe cement.
Cement?
Oh, that was a good
Yes,
one.
more,
That
please,
would be
please.
stiff. Right.
I'll play over there. Elsa, come sit over here. I want to win some money.
Men.
That's two of those.
Starch.
Starch. Yeah, that's the traditional stiffening element for shirts and other linens. What do you say? Dumb
Now-
Donald thinks a stiff drink is a glass filled with
No,
what?
I was thinking of a stiff drink in a different way. And a dead body is a stiff. See, somebody else like
You.
See that? I'm not the only person
You.
who thought that way.
You.
Well,
Oh, it's disgusting.
I was right when I referred to you as a weirdo, didn't I?
No, you weren't referring to me.
Yeah. No. Right. What do you say, McLean?
Elsa has to match now towards
That's right.
Zippo, and she takes the ride and
Right. Comes back for game
and
number
goes
2
up for
later.
the big bucks.
Right.
Okay, well, have a nice trip, Elsa.
Start. So that means Ed wins the game, and she said start. So come on down, Ed. We're going to wheel you around. Wheel you back later for game number 2. Goodbye for now. Okay, now, where'd you go? Hey, over here, right on the blue dot there. That's it. Now we're going to have a go at the big money here, Ed. Let's see how you do with this. We polled an audience, said write down your best answer to this. Thrill of blank.
Oh, boy.
Thrill of blank. 3 of the 6 stars will assist. Whom do you want?
I'll start with Charles.
Thrill of a lifetime.
There's
That's
one.
Charles and me.
McLean.
Thank you, Ed.
Now, wait a minute. Think about it. Your brain
That's
will
what
get
I'm
going in a
doing,
minute.
pal.
Maybe.
Thrill of it all.
Thrill of it all. All right.
Ted.
Thrill of victory.
Thrill of victory.
That's your
Edie
new
had the
theory.
same one. All right. Thrill of victory. Thrill of a lifetime. Thrill of it all. You want one of those, or have you got a better idea in your own head?
No, I think I'll go with Thrill of a Lifetime.
Thrill of a lifetime. All right. Let's see if it's up there, and if so, where. May we see the $100 response, please? Thrill of it all is there. You got that from the stars. The next one says, Thrill of victory. You got that one from them, too. So it looks good for you, Ed. Here we go to the big one, which says, Thrill of a lifetime. All right. Now, Ed, we're going to take a little break here and explain to you what happens at the next step in the proceedings right after this message.
And the star of our show, Gene Rayburn.
Okay, John, thank you very much. Here we are with Ed Sylvester, who just won $500. That means the least he will be playing for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. However, if he gets a lucky spin of the star wheel, he'll be playing for $10,000. So, Ed, step up there and grab a peg and give it a go, and we'll all root for a double for you. There we go.
On you.
Well, you've got $5,000 you're playing for with Miss Brett Summers, and good luck to you. Here we go. A big bag of blank. Big bag of blank. No help from the audience because you may be giving them a rotten answer. All right, your job is to match Brett. If you do that, you get $5,000. What do you say?
Wind.
A big bag of wind. Sounds good to me. What do you say, Brett?
See, I really feel, well, not stupid. We've had a lot of fertilizer questions.
Oh, really?
But I said wind anyway.
yours. She's a good kisser, isn't she? Now, for game number 2, the final game of these two, let's bring Elsa Pulaski back here.
Princess.
There you go. Hello, Elsa.
Hi, Jim.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Big Ed here is very happy. He's got $5,500 to his credit, and now we'll start the second and final game with you making a choice again.
I'll take B.
B it is. In the delivery room, Martha said that nurse must have been a chef. Instead of a blanket, she just wrapped my baby in a blank.
Wrapped her in a what?
How are things on the high seas?
You know, we're doing a special musical, a 2-hour musical.
Oh, I read about that.
Yeah, we were singing, dancing, breaking the song. And it's really a lot of fun. We're filming it right now.
And that won't be aboard ship, will it?
Yeah.
Oh, it will?
Yeah. We do things on the high seas like that.
Here we go. In the delivery room, Martha said that nurse must have been a chef. Instead of a blanket, she just wrapped my baby in a blank.
I'd say a lettuce leaf.
A lettuce leaf?
Yes.
An amusing idea. Interesting idea. She said a lettuce leaf.
Lettuce leaf.
Right.
Work in different parts of the kitchen here. I said tin foil.
Tin foil. Got a lot of that around the kitchen. Anything around the kitchen here is okay.
What is that spelled here?
What?
Crestfallen.
Crestfallen.
I'm crestfallen. I think I misunderstood the question. What's wrong with... I was thinking somebody works in a meat market. I said a piece of butcher paper, then put it in a paper sack.
You misunderstood the question. You must learn to listen.
Well, I did listen, dear, but you said chef, and I was thinking meat store. Why was I doing that, I wonder?
Your
Now,
mind
this is so close. On behalf of Princess Pulaski, I mean, some royalty, Puerto Rican royalty especially, should be considered. This is so close, it makes you upset. A cabbage leaf.
Well, you were on the same wavelength
If
with
you're
her.
nearsighted like I am, you don't know the difference when you go in the icebox.
That's true.
Or if you've had a few bourbon.
Audrey, that nurse must have been a chef. Instead of a blanket, she wrapped my baby in a what?
Well, I was thinking of a dessert chef, and I thought of a crepe.
A crepe.
Sweet.
First, I had a pancake. But
A pancake. Or
Yeah.
crepe, as we say in my country.
She was thinking. I wasn't thinking, and so didn't have an answer, so I copied hers and came up with crepe.
Aha. All right.
Thank you.
Find those around it.
Them crepes, them's little thin pancakes, ain't they?
Right.
And what do you call pigs in a blanket? Pigs in a blanket.
Yeah, that's right. Pigs in a blanket.
That's sausage rolled up in a pancake, so I said wrap them pancakes.
In a pancake. All right. Okay, there's part of round 1, and your part will belong later. Now this for you. Listen, I thought we'd have time for another question, but I guess we don't. So we'll look forward to your round 1 question next time we get together. Ed and Elsa, we'll look forward to seeing you. What's going on here? Who's this?
I found another little kid in the audience that every time I said something, laughed and applauded, and I want him to get a sweatshirt.
Oh, sure. Thank you, Mark.
What's your name? What's your name?
Bobby.
Huh?
Bobby.
Bobby. Okay.
Bobby. How old are you, Bobby?
I'll lick on Bobby.
You're 8 years old? Who dyes your hair?
Bobby slipped on his hair wrong.
What town do you live in, Bobby?
Gardena.
Gardena.
Really good interview, Gene.
Perfect. Great fit.
Perfect. It's 87 sizes too big for him. What do you mean, perfect?
Not all that bad.
You're making a kid look like a bum. What are you doing to this sweet child here?
Stand up, Bobby.
Stand up, Bobby.
Oh, that fits you like a glove, man.
Oh, Bobby.
That's great.
Now I suppose you're going to charge him for it. All right, that's $10, Bobby. Join us tomorrow for the match game. Goodbye.
Today's contestants will also receive an assortment of Crayola products with everything children need for hours of imaginative play. Fun to create with Crayola. Maintain your furniture's natural beauty with Guardsman Furniture Polish, recommended by manufacturers of fine furniture. Guardsman, the finishing touch for fine furniture. New Purina Moist and Chunky tastes better, costs less than the leading competitor. Moist and Chunky dog food, better taste, lower price. When you've got anything that sticks or squeaks, reach for WD-40. Makes things work smoother, last longer. Do it yourself with WD-40. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Program was edited for broadcast.